British weapons and military vehicles may be able to be produced in Ukraine under license, which will ease the country's dependence on foreign supplies, British newspaper The Telegraph writes. The article also says that representatives of British companies have already visited Kyiv to discuss the establishment of such an enterprise.
Other European defense companies are also in talks with Ukraine, with British companies keen not to be beaten to the punch by French and German rivals. Any deal is likely to be seen as a significant strengthening of Britain's relationship with Ukraine, from a publication in The Telegraph.
Lithuania has provided Ukraine with the first batch of Bosfor L70 anti-aircraft guns and their ammunition. This was announced by the Minister of Defense of Lithuania, Arvydas Anušauskas. Earlier, it became known that 38 anti-aircraft guns will be delivered as part of the assistance package from Lithuania.
This equipment is in full working condition. A week ago we had a training with Ukrainian soldiers. We had a light firing exercise. Also, the Ukrainians were trained how to use this equipment. And why we are doing this is the answer is very simple. Lithuania is with Ukraine from the beginning of the war, from 2014.
This weapon should be especially effective against Iranian Shahed drones. Guns must work together with special radars. Funds are raised for their purchase within the framework of the Lithuanian public initiative Radarom. In 2 weeks, Lithuanians and philanthropists from other countries transferred almost 7 million euros to the company's accounts.
Of course, the more anti-aircraft systems, the easier it will be to shoot them down. In any case, this is an increase in air defense, and this is a plus. A few shot down Shaheds. But this is a complex problem that is not solved only by anti-aircraft guns, but also by systems that can warn about a raid in a timely manner.
The prominent American historian Timothy Snyder raised $1,200,000 for a system to counter kamikaze drones, the so-called Shahed Catcher. In November, he became an ambassador for the United 24 fundraising platform.
If you helped raise funds, you helped save a life. Thank you. History is happening around us, and each of us has a role, big or small, to play. Timothy Snyder, Yale University professor, on the United 24 Telegram channel.
In Slovakia, a possible start of negotiations on the supply of MiG-29 fighters to Ukraine is being discussed. This statement was made on Friday by the Slovak Prime Minister Eduard Heger.
The Ukrainian president asked me to deliver the MiGs. Now, because this official request has come, the process of negotiations can be started. Eduard Heger, Prime Minister of Slovakia, from a report by Reuters.
Ukrainian Defense Minister Oleksii Reznikov went to the next meeting of the contact group on Ukrainian defense issues in the Ramstein format.
I have the honor to lead for the 9th time a joint team of representatives of the Ministry of Defense, Intelligence, the General Staff and our diplomats, which will work intensively with partners in the coming days. The pace is extremely high. Oleksii Reznikov, Minister of Defense of Ukraine, on Facebook.
The main issues for discussion are the protection of the Ukrainian sky, including with the help of aircraft platforms, the development of a tank coalition, training programs for Ukrainian soldiers and the stability of support.
Aviation is a high-tech weapon, and in addition to aircraft, it requires huge investments in infrastructure. Even such a question, where they will be based, because any place can be hit by Russian missiles, and therefore Western allies must be sure that these aircraft will not be immediately destroyed. Therefore, this is a very important question, and if any decisions are made at Ramstein on this matter, then these decisions will be implemented at least until the end of this year.
Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Yulia Bil, UATV News.